feel nothing.
What's going on, guys? All-Star Gio here with NBA 2K19. We're here in the playoffs.
So people watching the 2K League, there's a lot of passionate 2K.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Playoff game one now, history. Time for game two of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson.
Hashtag barbecue chicken alert.
Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves at Target Center. For the Timberwolves, they were very effective in asserting their will in game one, which turned into a blowout. And they seem to have a mental edge going into game two. They won the series opener. Chance here to hold serve, go up 2-zip. Shaq, what's the key for them to take care of business?
Well, you can't get complacent, and the effort has to be even greater this time around. Stop messing around and get to the effort. Momentum for...
I don't know if you guys can even hear them talking. And there I am. Still with the Timberwolves. Still not traded. Still not into the team. My player got better though. Yeah, he got better. Who's in the playoffs? Looks like this game's gonna be good. I think we're gonna be going against the Lakers if we win the first round of playoffs.
Hey, knock him out, AI.
I love my dunks. Oh, that was off. Bro, you fucked up my shot. What the fuck? Bro, what the hell is this line? Hold up. I think I know why my shit's lagging. Hold on. 1 second, yeah. No, what the hell?
Round one
Please
of the
do the game,
NBA
download them.
playoffs continues.
We are just about ready to get underway here in game two of the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. You look at the Timberwolves. A successful outing in game one has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take game two on their home court.
History tells us when you can win the first two games of the series, it's not 100% certain, but a pretty decisive edge in the series.
Still back.
Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Thunder. The forwards, George and Grant. Russell Westbrook out there with Holiday. And it's Bradley in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here we go. Sharch, the fast break chance. And AI gets it to go.
1 point.
Assist by Sharch.
I don't think contest Holiday. That's a great assist.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Mike D'Antoni. I asked him about his team's mindset after that opening game loss. And he told me, hey, we're not down. We're on the road. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first two. We're still in position.
Baby.
Back to you, Kevin.
Why is it freezing a
Nice
little?
bucket down low.
What the hell?
They've really been able to
I'm
work
liking
the
that.
ball into the
I'm gonna
post
fuck mine up.
effectively here so far.
Now, here's Westbrook.
Boy. Back up. Back up. Back the fuck up.
The feed to Bradley. And here's George for three. It's rebounded by Towns for Minnesota. They've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game.
Oh, Bree. The fuck? Look at that and be a foul.
Twice on the pipes.
Bradley can't get it to go.
Man, they had high hopes for a fast start to get out of the
Baby.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Yes, you love that they're not settling for anything.
That's how we get down.
Excellent work getting right to the 10.
Now here's Westbrook. Over Meekins. The step back jumper is good.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Passes to AI.
Oh, blocked. Thank God he assisted.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Move, nigga, move.
To the inside. Shot from 12. Minnesota with the rebound.
Towns, throw it over, bro. Throw it over.
There's still a little more work to do.
And that one's good. AI.
And from the opening tip, they have.
I was gonna do alley-oop, but I wanted to shoot it.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they've wanted it more. Outstanding hustle and determination throughout.
Now here's Westbrook. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Man, how high does Westbrook get up on these drives? The defense, no choice but to put him at the stripe.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws here tonight.
When they caught up, what the hell? I hate that shit.
And the Timberwolves with possession here.
Oh, where you gonna be?
With it, 8 points for him.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Timberwolves made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. So he gets them both.
10 points, baby.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 3. So for Oklahoma City right now, the forwards, George and Grant. Holiday out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's all evened up. Westbrook's got his second basket of the night.
Okay.
Boy, how about the elevation on that shot, Kevin? Russell Westbrook draining these and making it look easy.
Here's AI. 10 points for him.
Yeah, what's up?
Higgins outside. Back to AI. Doesn't go for it.
Ah, fuck,
so the Thunder will take it the other way. Fires from the wing. And too long on the shot.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
Stolen by Grant. Now here is Holiday. Guarded closer. Westbrook can't get it to go.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is...
Oh my God, what the fuck? I almost got that. That would have been a good ass shot too.
Poked away.
Give me that shit. Give me that shit, B. Okay, well, give me this shit.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Thunder was tremendous. He finished with 27 points and did his work from both lines, hitting from beyond the arc and from the foul line.
Oh, way too late.
It was a wonderful showing for him. He helped the team snap that losing streak. Can he help them win another one tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David. And guys, how important is it for a player to be coming off a strong performance like that?
Well, I don't know if it's important, but it never hurts. And the good part is he doesn't have anything to fix. He'd be happy
baby.
of that last game.
And that's all this team is asking of him. Just a solid contribution. Be consistent, be reliable, be effective.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Hat. Now here's Westbrook. And the rejection by Towns.
Well, that play is so much about his reach and determination affecting the game defensively.
Here's the lob to Towns. An emphatic LU jam.
Oh, oops, the alley. A gorgeous delivery to Towns.
Thunder trailing by 6.
Towns was open. How to throw it up there.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Outside for George.
23. He's 32.
Shot clock at 6. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. And Oklahoma City making a change here.
I'm not paying attention. What the hell? Hold on. Hold on one second, yeah. Put my phone on the charger.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 20-6 run. Back to AI. Shoots.
Damn, I missed it. I missed.
Boy, just enough defensive attention to throw that shot off target.
Westbrook with a wide open look. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Minnesota on top, leading by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by.
Thank you, Kevin. With Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, you got some scoring going in that first half. What did you take advantage of?
I'm just finding spots, not chasing it, letting it come to me. Just using what my teammates give me.
Productive half so far, Karl Anthony. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. Under trailing by 3. Dario Saric is out there with Towns. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's AI. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And so it's Towns with it.
I'm gonna get
for the Minnesota Timberwolves,
baby.
And that one's good. AI.
Impressive awareness from Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah.
Dependable at finding teammates with a terrific look there.
Outside Westbrook. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Oh my God! How did you miss?
And really, they had the play all set up there, and then it just breaks down.
I can't believe they didn't pull that one off. Everything seemed there. They've got to be upset with themselves.
Saric against Westbrook. Over Saric, and it's Westbrook missing.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
They grab their own miss. Saric passes to AI. Just 5 to shoot. Meekins. He's covered by Westbrook. He is hauled in by Paul George.
I was going to throw the time, but I don't know if he was open.
He needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
Grant. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Well, after missing their first 3 shots, they finally get one to go in this half.
AI outside. Now the pass to Šarić. Jacks up a 3.
Damn, missed that.
Once again off the mark by Minnesota.
You know, coming out of the break, you want a fast start. They go 1
Bro.
5.
And there's the foul. Timberwolves have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
I got a matchup here. Who am I playing against? He's good with 3-pointers. He's good with range. He's not good with defense. Okay.
What's up?
Thunder trailing by 5.
Don't have to be in
He's
a
probably
hurry.
going to try to get a 3-pointer shot.
And I think that's exactly what you'll see here, right? They don't want the other team getting that final look.
And Holiday, here we go. Rebound by Chang.
His high percentage shot right at the rim.
Oh, baby.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And so it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. We come back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Grant, Diallo out there with Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the point guard. AI with the bucket.
Boy, when Towns is moving the basketball, guys, the floor opens up for him. The defense has now got to respect passing and scoring.
Holiday looking for an opening. As for Forbes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 18 feet away. And right on target. Good. Forbes has got 19 points.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
An emphatic LU jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence. That
dunk alone would have been spectacular.
Oh, I didn't touch him.
Coming at the end of an LU. And the Thunder making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And stolen by AI.
Baby.
Breakaway layup. And now an 11-point Minnesota lead.
Well, he's taking a lot of pressure off the other players right now with how well he's shooting it.
Now here is Holiday. He's guarded by AI. Holiday finds Bradley. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So both teams changing it up here. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. George with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that one.
Wow.
The Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 9 on the bucket from Paul George.
Well, I like to see Paul George be assertive down low. This guy doesn't lack for confidence, and he is an accomplished scorer regardless of where he is on the floor.
Towns, the pass to
Oh, damn. Usually that don't happen.
Inside. Holiday.
Thank you.
And
Town.
Fast break, and AI's got it. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, terrific pick. Then kicks it right ahead, turning defense into offense.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect in transition, right? He knew exactly what to do after picking that ball off.
Throws it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover.
What, baby? What?
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation.
Oh, shit, I thought I had it.
Shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Paul George. Timberwolves have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. And here's AI. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Sharch is checked in for Minnesota. Russell Westbrook in for Oklahoma City. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Right side Towns, pocket 6. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the strike.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. The free throw drops for Towns. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 15. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And with his game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken.
And Craig, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Westbrook finds Holiday. Count that one.
It really does make the game easy.
Shouldn't foul, man, really.
Lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And the free throw, no good.
He's only listed at 6'4", but Holiday plays bigger than that. That's the case on D more than anywhere else. He can guard 3 positions, and there's a lot.
Oh my God! Fucked up my score beat.
Second shot opportunity. That shot off. Timberwolves go the other way with it.
Oh, why did I miss that?
George against Wiggins, and Holiday kicks to Grant. Here's Westbrook, and it's good from the elbow.
Well, you love seeing Westbrook fire with confidence.
Yeah, man,
it
took my takeover
this guy
out.
knows he can consistently make those shots.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for Minnesota.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
Yeah, I think it paid off, that's for sure.
Yeah, so what? So what? We're going to win this anyway.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
There's 39 seconds left in the game. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Well, it's not looking good at this point.
You know, it just doesn't seem like they have enough time to get back into this one, and it has to be disappointing.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They're leading by 8. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. From deep, George. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And a wide open look for AI. and count it from 19 feet away.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Yeah, it really was. They wanted this home win badly, and they went out and took it.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Look at all that. Are they gonna call me up with the camera?
AI, there you are.
Yep.
I got an interview lined up for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, right this way. You're on with Shaq and Kenny.
Oh, thanks, man. Thank you.
Hey, this is Shaq. You guys pulled out a nice win. Congratulations. What were you focusing on late in the game to protect that lead?
Well, Shaq, I think we did a good job as a team of just trying to play our game. You know, we don't force anything. We don't hold the ball too long. We don't make silly turnovers. That stuff is critical in a close game. When we set our minds to playing smart basketball, we position ourselves to come out with wins, like the one we just got tonight.
I finally know what AI stands for. Animal instinct.
Animal instinct. AI stands for animal instinct.
Here you go.
Hashtag barbecue chicken, yo. We got another game. I think 2 more games and we win, or 1 more of this and we win. Almost there. Coming in, bumming in. Count my guap, count my guap.
The 2KM. The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. Tonight, we'll be watching the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Looking at the Thunder, they were unable to take Game 2 on the road, but the series continues. They look to get back in the win column again tonight.
What shoes are we wearing today? It's got to be Jordan's. It was responsible by Jordan. Nah. That was off. There we go. Don't throw your balls in the way. What the fuck? Don't pass the ball. Oh, Tony, you might wait, bro. I was a dunk for that shit.
Round one continues with a refreshing surge. The Oklahoma City Thunder with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Timberwolves. Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
You can hear the roar here in Oklahoma City. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first round series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Look at Oklahoma City. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
And an opportunity here to change the momentum of this series. The odds are stacked against them after losing those first two on the road. But now when they're building their fans, it's their chance to get back into it.
Simply do or die time. I mean, they can't be discouraged by the two losses. There's still plenty of time left in this series. The most important game is the current game. The crowd isn't discouraged, and we can feel that. Just listen to them. They're going at it in here.
And checking out
How was that turnover? How was that turnover?
Carl Anthony Towns is out there with Sharp. Then it's AI. Then it's Robert Covington.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
And George kicks to AI.
Bruh.
And sends it back.
Jump man, block my fucking shot.
Bradley. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
I was like that now. Y'all want to play on hard now.
Westbrook continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now, here's AI. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Bradley for the rebound.
And the defense that time was late. And you got to feel fortunate he didn't put that one away.
Here's Westbrook. Towns with the defensive effort.
I can't explain what happened there, Kevin. I mean, he had the layup. Looked like it was a
play.
Somehow the defense threw him off just
like a
enough.
setup or some shit. I'm being paid to lose now.
For the game thus far, 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
And that one is good.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss. And you got to get to the glass with intensity.
Now, here's AI. Another shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
What's it? How? No.
Westbrook with it. Over Meekins. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a break.
Afford
to give a guy like him that good a look.
Nice extension that time by Dario Saric throwing down that alley-oop.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Boy, like his intensity, Greg. He's not afraid to take it straight to the rack on the bigger defender.
There we go.
At it.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
He's like, where how's
the
that?
aggressiveness and the fearlessness there, Greg. I mean,
oh, shit.
Very committed to getting the shot he wanted.
He gets that one.
Splendid release on the floor. When executed correctly, it's a beautiful, effective shot.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike D'Antoni. David, what do you have to say?
He had the demeanor you would expect for a coach in his situation. After dropping the first two in hostile territory, he acknowledged the hard road ahead. He said we didn't get it done on the road, and there were some missed opportunities. So now we have to regroup and take care of business at home. Simple as that. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Count it.
And that kind of awareness from George is really exceptional. Catching the defense flat-footed by rising up immediately on the catch.
The forwards, George and Grant. Russell Westbrook out there with Allen. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And down hard. Flying high for the catch and flush, Kevin. Wiggins gets off the ground in a hurry.
Now here's Westbrook. D right on him. Over Meekins. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Pass to Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around. A nice shot by AI.
Yeah, baby.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Come on, bro, what the hell are you doing?
Off the glass.
Oh my God, nigga, score.
Now in the quarter.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
And the basket is good. AI's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Oh, damn.
10 straight
way
points off assists.
too
That's
late
very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Allen's shot is off.
Oh, I'm surprised he couldn't put that away. I mean, the defense clearly botched an assignment, leaving him open.
Damn.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Oh, okay.
Slam dunk by Allen.
All right, Allen.
He went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there.
Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that.
Oh my God, what are you doing, bro? I thought you were running for the ball. The hoop.
Here's Westbrook. The shot, no good. And Minnesota now the other way. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game. But the bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well. And you got to take some of the credit from a defensive standpoint.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, it's all about the results, right? And if you can limit open looks, sometimes you can get into an opponent's head. So even when they do spring free, they lack the confidence, or at least are distracted and aren't able to knock those shots down.
Now, here's AI following the miss by Russell Westbrook. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Russell Westbrook. And a chance for
He's
Mr.
following
Second
me.
to check out the scoring breakdown.
You must not know who I am, player.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Russell Westbrook. Here's AI. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Oh, no.
Grant's got 4 rebounds
Should've
now
had
tonight.
that.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Seeing George spread the wealth and picking up the assist, I think he's a better player when he's sharing the ball like that.
It's deflected by George. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Timberwolves have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. AI pitch to Towns. Covington in the corner.
Oh, wide open.
And AI with the basket on the assist from Covington. And it's 13 points for AI.
Yeah, he's building off that strong first quarter, Kevin. Rising up and hitting shots with confidence.
Holiday gets the bucket.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
1 second left. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking easy out.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
Well, his points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third.
Get him, bro. Get him, bro.
On the floor for Minnesota.
Yeah.
Is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's AI on the sideline. Let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Thunder was phenomenal. He finished with 24 points and also was a pest on defense with a lot of steals. His performance was a huge reason why they were able to walk away with a Game 2 win. We'll see how they come out tonight, Kevin.
David, appreciate the report.
Fuck out of here.
Showing that game.
And, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time
bro, no.
Close to those numbers here tonight.
Well, Greg, you know where I'm going. He was a stat sheet stuffer in that game. Did a little bit of everything and did it all well. And, they don't have it right now. I mean, missing their first shot so far this year.
You're on the worry.
Got a piece of it. And here we go.
Go for it, bro. Go for it, bro.
Plays it in off a pretty alley-oop. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
I want to play hardball. Let's go.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Towns.
And Russell Westbrook is as this.
AI in the post, defended by Allen. It's good. Covington's got his first bucket in this one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And the Thunder making a change here. Holiday's checked in. And a change for the Timberwolves. Sharge has checked in for Taj Gibson. AI right side. And the basket good.
Man, what, baby.
AI's got 15 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Don't have to be in a hurry. They can hold for the last one.
That's exactly what they should do. I mean, you don't want to give the opponent another possession here. Make sure you get the last one.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And Holiday kicks to George with 4 seconds on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, solid work on the offensive glass by Paul George, squeezing the orange and giving them another chance at points.
And so it's Minnesota headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance on the field. Back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup.
Hold on, yeah.
Timberwolves leading by 7. They've got Paul George. Grant is out there with Holiday. And it's Forbes in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's AI.
Trying to get over that for some reason.
Oklahoma City.
I know if I would pass, he would have stolen it.
He should have drained.
George against Covington. And George kicks to Holiday. Fires from 14. Unable to get that one. Timberwolves go the other way with it.
Damn.
I can't hit.
That's what we're talking about.
I was too weak right now. My shit's tired. I'm just tired right now.
Oh! Protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting.
Wow, he threw the ball right at me.
And that's how you do it. Well done.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Perfect execution.
He threw the ball right
that's
at me.
how you take advantage of a transition opportunity.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. George against Saric. Grant the pass to George. 6 on the shot clock, and it's in there.
Like the shooting form, George, with really strong mechanics. That's why the shot looked so pure coming off his fingertip.
Basket counts. AI
yeah, baby.
9 now for Minnesota.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
To the middle, here's Grant, and it's good for 2.
Wow, he got that.
I tell you, I love watching Grant get busy down there. I mean, his impressive leaping ability and his quick release on the shot allow him to score at a high rate down low.
And it's AI missing.
That was bad.
No doubt, it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in, in terms of scoring.
And Forbes kicks to Holiday. A 3-pointer, no good. Timberwolves leading by 7. Feeds to Towns. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And Bradley's checked in for the Thunder. Russell Westbrook comes in for Bryn Forbes. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Wiggins is checked in. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team. With them getting outshot from the perimeter, he told them we have got to defend the three-point line. Those threes are destroying us. We'll see if they can tighten it up.
Thank you, David. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Now Westbrook. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight. Here's AI. He gets it in there.
Yeah, baby.
AI's got 4 points.
That's how we do it.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment
for
there
nobody on the
going
court.
up against Wynn.
I could not say it any better, showing you some real focus, taking it inside against the bigger man.
And the lead now.
Another score, baby. 23 points.
23. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Timberwolves?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Timberwolves leading by 11. To the paint, stolen by Jordan.
Oh, wow. What the hell? Why did I do that?
Holiday left side. Good for basket number 6 for him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Being aware there, excellent recognition, fantastic playmaking leading to the nice shot.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're up by 9. 1:22 left to play in the final quarter. Now we get a chance to check out our Jordan player of the game.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's giving him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
He's able to hit the second one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And so here is Oklahoma City. And here's Westbrook. Right side Holiday for 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter.
Oh, bro, it was had that.
In the record books here, lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for Minnesota.
The differential in assists led to a...
Damn, he blocked my shot.
Also helped to get more guys
way
involved
too
in the
close
offense
to him.
easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And you know, they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Just like that. I mean, you could hear a pin drop in here.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Good on the first, and that's... 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul.
What a dumbass right now.
No good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 6. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul make things interesting.
Yeah, but they need some help. They're going to need some help any way you look at it. I mean, they're hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
Here's Grant. And a miss there on the triple. Here's AI. Missed.
I like watching Grant work hard on the defensive end. He puts great effort into that end of the floor. He's good at pestering whoever he happens to be on, and his long reach helps him do that.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. You have to think at the...
AI, good timing. Shaq and Kenny have a few questions for you back in the studio.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
No,
Right
this
here.
interview, let's see this.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And we welcome you back. I'm Ernie Johnson. We got Shaq here. We got Kenny here. With this one in the books, we've got a special postgame guest joining us.
Hey, this is Shaq. Hurrah! You've been beasting these last few games.
Hurrah!
To watch. Anything you feel you've done differently to make this impact?
Oh, man, you know, Shaq, sometimes adrenaline takes over, and I just decide it's time to go out there and put on a show. You know, I'm a man of the people, and the people won't win, so that's what I'm going to give them.
You're not a man, you're an animal. Hurrah!
And that will wrap up tonight's round one coverage of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For the Jet and Shaq, EJ, we'll see you again as the NBA playoffs continue.
Thanks, man. See ya.
Alright, Gatorade. Should we do one more game, y'all? If we win this one, this one's 4. If we win that, they can't. They're not coming back. If we win this, they're not coming back. They can't come back. They're eliminated.
Question time. Celtics crossover players OFAB and no autographs were on the same team for which NBA 2K tournament? Yo, there were no teammates for my team unlimited. That was head-to-head.
What's the All-Star tournament?
Okay, I think we can get one more in here. There are just so many 98s. Which neighborhood event puts 100,000 VC on the line with mini basketball? You got this. It's happening tonight. Unless you watch this after Friday. Then you'll need to wait for the next one. All right, clutch time. Just like our top player of the month nominees. Vote later and choose who gets 250,000 VC.
What's going on, guys? This is head coach for Celtics Gaming, Rico.
What record did Celtics crossover gaming have to end in 2018 regular season?
Know who's your leader on
that
your
I don't
team,
know.
follow his direction.
I'm gonna guess.
Once you're in a tough game, you know, personalities can clash, and you just want to listen to, you know, your leader on your team.
Great communication on the right. Great communication.
So listen to your leader, know your role, you know, perform in your role, and be a great at it.
And we'll finish on the other end. The Celtics got the lead.
To see us in action, see the green in season 2.
So I'm ready for a workout. You guys ready? You're definitely ready.
I'm definitely ready.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs in this critical Game 4 of the opening round here on 2K Sports. Along with the Jet and the Diesel, Ernie Johnson. Tonight, we'll be watching the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder in their house, Chesapeake Energy Arena.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Here we go.
one continues with a...
Oh,
You can hear the roar here in Oklahoma City. And this is it. Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building
dunk that shit.
Without a tremendous effort.
And in a lot of ways, I feel like the pressure could be off. I mean, you're down 3-0. Nobody's expecting anything from you at this point. They can just go out and let it fly.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Saric. He's out there with Andrew Wiggins. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with AI.
This is where your off-season work comes into play. Westbrook stepping into his catch-and-shoot game. Thousands of reps get you that kind of result.
And yes, it's good.
That's some good interior passing, and that's how you move it on the inside.
And just about a minute into the first quarter.
Don't let him do that.
Here's Bradley. Begins with the block, and he recovers it. And Bradley gets it to go. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
Just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
Well, most of the time, guys come off the bench and just try to stabilize. Tonight, they got some serious points, and when you're on the road, it gives you unanticipated advantages.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike D'Antoni. David, what do you have to say?
I asked him if his guys still believe they could come back in this series. He told me absolutely. You know the hole we're in. We've had our backs against the wall before. Our goal is to just come into this game relaxed and confident and see where the chips fall. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. AI up top, guarded by Holiday. Now, here's AI. He started
first. Come on, B. Fuck you juggling that for you. Grab that.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Fades. And it's off the back rim. No good. AI with it. George picks him up. Sharp dishes to AI. Excellent detail from George.
Just wondering why the defense is laying off. Luckily, they didn't pay for their mistake.
That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Timberwolves trail by 5. AI left side. Right side Towns. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Saric trying to break free. Andrew Wiggins, and that's good.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trades.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. So both teams making some changes.
That should be 24 points.
Covington with the steal. One-on-one here. The forwards, George and Grant. Then there's Allen. Then there's Bradley. And it's Forbes in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Outside, George. Forbes the pass to Bradley. Here is Forbes. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Bradley can't get it to go.
The defense was solid there, smothering him close inside, and that's how you want to guard him.
And AI with the basket on the assist from Covington. And that's now 6 points for AI. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. To the inside. Grant. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Yeah, Grant not flustered with that, staying with it around the basket, ignores the defense and scores.
From the baseline. Fuck. On the shot a bit long that time.
This is when you're just surprised that a guy would miss that kind of look. The defense really did not do a lot there.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Cover Hammer. Nobody near Allen. Misses the three.
Yeah, a little surprised he missed that one so badly. The defense was nowhere to be found.
Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Forbes. The shot, no good. Timberwolves go the other way with it. AI, count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Thunder put on a show. He finished with 27 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. His coach said it best, when he gets in the zone, there is no stopping him. We'll see if he gives us another superstar performance tonight, Kevin.
David, thanks. They asked a lot of him that night, and he didn't back down from any challenge.
And that was the best part of it. His effort level was fantastic. It didn't come easy for him. He had to work his tail off for everything he got.
And you know he's going to work just as hard tonight. I don't know if the stats are going to be the same. Might not be the same numbers, but the work, that'll be there.
Thunder trailing by 3. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Diallo, he's checked in for Bradley. Holiday comes in for Allen. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Bryn Forbes. AI with it. George picks him up. And it's good. 2 points. Wiggins has got the lead back up to 3 now for the Timberwolves. The Thunder have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Holiday with it. Working on AI. And it's Russell Westbrook with the 3. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City.
Well, Westbrook does a ton of damage at the mid-range, but when he has a 3-point shot going, look out.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Holiday. Lets it fly. Again, Oklahoma City.
When Holiday is hitting shots like that, they're in great shape. He is as consistent as they come from that area on the floor.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get back into the action. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through 2 quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways with which he can beat you.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Dario Saric is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Towns. Then it's AI. Left side, Saric. 6 on the shot clock. AI.
Well, without the D from Holiday there, that shot probably has a better chance of going in. His hustle altered that attempt.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
left side, Westbrook. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, just misjudged the layup. Defense
oh
has
my
to be
fucking
better.
God,
Very
man, what are you
fortunate
doing?
there. Yeah, it's a disappointing sequence of plays. Absolutely inexcusable turning the ball over like that.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Just 5 on the clock. For the lead. Connects from...
How the fuck?
Westbrook's got 10.
Now that might have been a little bit longer shot than what Westbrook would have liked, but this is where he gets a little ultra competitive.
A nice shot by AI.
Where do you Honda?
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And Holiday kicks to George. And the pass to Westbrook. Over Meekins.
Come on, stop him, stop him, stop him.
And it's Westbrook again missing. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. AI, they grabbed their own miss. There's the lob to Town. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. There's the 3, and the Thunder another 3.
That was perfect.
The McGee has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Inside, got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Minnesota. Robert Covington comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it loose. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Chang. Up and in on the layup. Chang's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Westbrook. Minnesota with the rebound.
And the effort and anticipation on defense won't show up in the individual stat sheet.
Bitch.
Yeah, he takes a nice angle on it. He doesn't get the block, but he does get the alter.
Shot from free throw range, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And the Thunder with some changes. Luwawu is checked in for Jeremy Grant, and Diallo subbed in for Allen. A nice shot by AI.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Thunder trailing by 6.
Oh, what the hell? I was supposed to dunk that.
AI's got 20.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
You got to fight through things like this right now. His team needs him to shoot better. He's just had a tough quarter.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
They haven't done an MRI yet, but he told me he's fairly certain that the diagnosis will be a torn ACL. A very unlucky break considering the playoffs are just getting started. Kevin, hopefully he doesn't miss any time.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Damn, I missed the layup.
Like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Way too
early. Diallo from the right block. The shot is good. Diallo's got 6.
Great execution. Could not have asked for a better shot.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. AI can't hit.
And something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
17 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here is Forbes. Ellington defending. Pass to George. With the fadeaway. The shot, no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Oh, of course, I thought it said 53. I'm like, what the hell?
And it's Bradley with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We've got Bradley. Holiday out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Forbes in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley.
Fucked up right there.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Higgins outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. They get it again. And Towns throws it down.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
Well, you love the NBA, but some of these guys have the DNA. He also outworks everybody. Filthy combination. Were those guys back on defense? I didn't see him. Somehow someone missed an assignment.
Yeah,
luckily he bricked the mid-range.
You know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Paul George is checked in for Diallo. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game. 1:51 left in the fourth. The Thunder have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And there's the foul. It'll go. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Westbrook. Count that bucket.
So explosive on the inside. Russell Westbrook, crazy athletic.
On the wing, Wiggins. Here's AI. And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
And forcing the miss there. He just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
On deep. AI, no good. Thunder trailing by 7.
And at a certain point, there's just nothing more you can do.
Well, they're nearing that point right now. Everything would have to go perfectly just to give them a shot.
Here's Holiday.
Look out of here, Pete.
He doesn't hit that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's AI. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of 2 is good. That stretches their lead to 8.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 8. 44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Our Jordan player of the game.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose. and getting those points the hard way.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable.
44 seconds left. 44 seconds left, baby.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And
why would you foul him?
He'll go to the free
Why
throw
would you
line.
fucking foul him?
It's a certain
Why
mindset,
would you
Kevin,
fucking
right
foul
now
him?
to want the ball at the end of games, and Westbrook has it.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's AI. Banked in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
You can imagine a lot of things right now, but a comeback, that's not one of them. Well, he's been in these spots before, and you can see Westbrook wants it and comes through.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 7. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Two 3-pointers and one shot. Make it fucked up.
29 seconds left in the fourth. To the middle. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
Yo, trying to foul.
An intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
I wonder if I get this over this.
23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Westbrook kicks to Bradley. 3-pointer on the way. Count it.
Wow.
And now they trail by just 4.
Wow.
Grant knows his role and willing to take over during key parts of the game. As long as he stays within himself, he can make those kind of contributions.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous
I
series.
believe they're
Watching
done.
how well these guys played as a unit.
All-time defender. My position, or
see? Yep. You know we're going against the Lakers. We're going against the Lakers. So I'll see you guys in the next episode when we go against the Lakers. Peace.